Okay, but if we want to go for a garrison, there isn't one down here. I only see, what, maybe 2 more in the level? There's one way up here. There's one way over here. So I feel like an exit is probably going to come before. There's a quarantine exit. Where's that? Hold on. Does it have a specified... Oh, there. This one right here, right? It does have a kind of like a specified pattern. We can head for that, because we know where it is. Let's do that. Unfortunately, our spear is not as good as it could be. This spear, I think, is better. 21 to 35. No, it's about the same, actually. But this is a great sword. Oh, it's 2 slot. Armored medium treads. What do you guys think? Should we drop the system purifier for some treads? And this layered light armor plating as well? I think so. And there's a combat progs. Okay. Right outside my door. Alright, these guys hover at 52 speed. They have a ton of integrity. They're crazy difficult to kill. And if we are barely faster than them if we overload both of these things. Yeah, they hover a little faster. So do we need to kill them? How do we kill them if we want to kill them? All I have is a disruptor cannon, which is EM, which they are heavily resistant to, and a heavy rocket launcher, which is explosive, which they are heavily resistant to. I think we need to run away from them. I think we need to run. What do you guys think? I don't think the disruptor cannons do, like... You're gonna ask in Discord? Because, yeah, I mean, there is a lot of disruption. That's like the whole point of a disruptor cannon. That's good. We can ask in the Discord. Let's see if someone can help us out. it's urgent. I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's probably my only option anyways. So we should probably just do it. Because I can't really run away from them. They're too strong. Maybe the actual electromagnetic damage won't hurt them as much because of their resistance, but the disruption itself can work. They'll patch up that wall next turn. That's a good point. So theoretically, I can have a little bit of time to get prepared. So I need to drop this. I need to throw this on. I need to pick this back up. What is my range here? My range is 16. I think I want to be right by the wall so that I only fight them one at a time. How can you tell? I don't know that you can tell. We are doing something, at least. I can do this. And protect the sensor array a little bit. All right. Let's turn these off. So we're super slow. What's taking up all of the energy? It's this guy. It's basically just that guy. If you corrupt them to death, you get their EMDS. In practice, it's only happened to you when you had an EM immune ally. Interesting. Well, we'll see what we can do. Its temperature is at danger, so we're doing something. May overheat. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Is this the same one? Or is this a different one? We're going to have to watch our heat as well. Yeah, this is the other one. This does generate a lot of heat. We lost our energy well, which is very unfortunate. We are now hot. We need to cool off, and we need to turn this off. I think one more shot before we need to pause for a little bit. There we go. And we lost our disruptor cannon. Oh man, that is unfortunate. Smack it with a spear. Or use the warp node. Is this the warp node? What does the warp node do then? I thought this was the, not the warp node. Oh, it makes an explosion when destroyed. Yeah, that's true. Do you think that'll work? Oh, hey man, I think we just hit it. Oh, look at this. Look, this guy's down to 18 integrity. Alright, we killed one of them. Come on. Surf. 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 Like, seriously, this is just like a green bot just hanging out. Like, oh, are you guys trying to, like, fight or something? Like, I don't understand. Alright, he killed the spear. Put on more treads. Hey, that's a good idea. His estimated integrity is at 35. Alright. Stuff that's taking energy is this cryofiber web. So, we can try and blow him up. We don't have a lot of matter though. And there's a nearby spear. That's kind of what I'm thinking, is go for the spear. Oh, except we got those hackers now too. I should probably have picked up the matter when I could. Okay. So, we're losing our treads. We're slow. I'm treading. Oh, you think I can crush him? I mean, maybe. Alright, well, we killed the c.prog. That's crazy. Alright, so we're gonna spear. Okay, here we go. We're making progress. Oh no, there's an assassin. Oh man. Okay, so I guess we're gonna run for it, maybe? Now that we've killed the c.progs. Oh, there's veterans up there? Oh, goodness gracious. And we're only a little corrupted. Oh, stasis trap is like the worst thing right now. Oh no, not another one. Well, at least the spear. Oh, come on. The stupid spear. I might have been able to get away if I hadn't had the spear equipped. Because at the end, when I was just trying to move to get out of stasis, I was hitting an enemy. Man, that bites. That was really cool, though. That was my first time ever doing DC. Didn't know what it was, but that was really cool. That was my first time ever getting out of Warlord with the counterattack. So that was really cool. There's just a lot of really cool stuff about this game. We started off with like a weird combat build, and then started just storing things for like a flight build. And then at some point we just randomly like switched to flight. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was even in Zion. Which is just crazy. Bug says, I didn't think disruptor cannons would work so well there. It actually did better than I expected. But it did kind of seem like I should have just tried to use the spear, because the spear did more than the disruptor cannon. Might have picked a third weapon when having hovers. Yeah, that might have been a good idea. Might have been a good idea. So yeah, I think doing things differently. A third weapon in that evolution into research might have been a good idea. If we looked for quarantine, because we had DC, if we looked for that quarantine exit first and then went for it, we might have been able to get closer than we were, like closer to the exit. And maybe we could have hit maybe we could have hit a terminal and called for help from AB, which maybe we should have done that earlier, or A8, sorry. Buck says he's got 3 weapon hover builds that have 1. Some of them use the research armoring weapon. Sorry, what does that mean? Some of them use the research armoring weapon. Oh, the 3 weapon hover builds. I did have a QC before. I dropped it, actually, when I grabbed the Vortex guns. research armoring weapon, that melee slashing weapon. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Spoiler alert, the melee slashing weapon. For sure. I've only gotten that thing once, but it got me a win. Should have kept it since it's so valuable for the 2-slot weapon builds. Yeah, I should have. But I wanted to do... What did I drop it for? We dropped it for... Oh, we did the remote shield and the energy well, which is essentially what got us out of Warlord. That was what we ended up dropping it for. It was for the remote shield and the energy well. And maybe we might have kept a transmission jammer instead, with the idea that we'd be a little bit more stealthy and a little bit less shooty. But yeah, maybe that would have helped. Because yeah, would that have activated on the disruptor cannon? I think it might have. So that might have helped for that too, if we had a QC. We could have just shot it faster. Oh man, so that could have been a big thing. If I would have kept the QC, we're up against the c.progs. Maybe I could have made that first c.prog overheat in like half the turns because the QC shoots so much faster. We might have had our own heat to deal with, but that could have been really cool. We'll have to think about that next time, holding on to the QC. But yeah. Bug says without QC, I might have used the Vortex weapons at the same time. Oh, you mean in when we were leaving Warlord? That makes sense. I'm not really sure why I didn't use them both at the same time. Maybe I just felt like one was going to be good enough to get rid of them for replacement slots sooner. Yeah, I never really used the Vortex cannons, so I didn't realize kind of how fast they go, right? Because they're unstable. I was kind of hoping that I could hold on to them for a little while. I thought you were saving one for the access and other doors. I was just holding on to it for funsies. I didn't have any plans for it. I didn't realize how fast they go. Because yeah, your idea would be that you use up both the Vortex cannons and then later on get a sword or something to go through doors for like the access door. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Well, I think we're going to call that it for the evening. It was a good run. We'll have to try another one soon. Hopefully, sometime in Beta 7 we can get past sub-level 3. But 20 grand score is not bad at all. Not too shabby. So, thank you so much for watching. Bug, thank you for joining me. And everyone have a wonderful evening. Or if Shoot Trap's still here, a wonderful morning. And we'll see you around next time.